Now, a point is 20 mm below HP, lying on VP, and 30 mm in front or behind or from LPP. So now we are talking about below HP on VP. So in the previous cases it was behind VP, so behind VP, so that was easy. Now so we're going to consider below HP. So where will be the, what will be the conditions in which quadrants you are going to have these below HP condition? It will be third and fourth quadrant. So first we are going to take up the third quadrant. So in the third quadrant we are going to take below HP lying on VP, and since it is lying on VP, so obviously in the third quadrant we are considering behind LPP only. So the below HP, now we are going to take this third quadrant. Below HP is seen in VP, so here the below HP is seen in vertical plane. When you look from the front view, the image is projected onto vertical plane, so we are going to get this point P dash. Lying on VP, so obviously the point should lie on HP, so the point is lying on HP, so this will going to be small p. The distance behind LPP, so we are looking from the left side view. When we look from the left side view, the point will be behind LPP, so behind LPP that image will going to be projected onto the left profile plane. So when you look from the left side view, we can see the distance below HP and also lying on VP, so here. So that means we can see the distances of both front view and the top view, and also where you have the front view on that line you are going to get the side view, so you are getting this point. So this is how we can analyze in 3 dimension, and this HP is been rotated, you cut it here, and the HP is the one which is rotated to the top and LPP is rotated to the left side, which is as shown here in the second position, and accordingly the images will also be get rotated. So here the distance with respect to the profile plane that is behind LPP is seen in both HP and VP. So you take 30 mm in HP and also 30 mm on VP, 30 mm on VP and 30 mm on HP, and draw a vertical projector. Then the distance below HP is seen in VP. So the distance below HP is seen in VP. Since the image is on VP, so you're going to get the front view. So you mark that as P dash. And lying on VP, so obviously the point will be on HP. So on HP, that is on HP means on horizontal plane you're going to get a XY line. So you're going to get small p. So when you look from the profile view, the distances of both front view and as well as top view will going to be seen. So you draw a horizontal projector from here directly onto the profile view. So you're going to get this distance here, and where you have the front view on that line you're going to get the side view. Since it is the point is lying on VP, so obviously this point will be on HP. When it is projected, it will come to the origin because it is at the intersection point, and then you project this down so that it will going to get this point here. Since it is the behind LPP, so you're going to get left side view. So in LPP you write P double dash. So this is how when the planes have been rotated, it can be explained in orthographic view. Now we will going to solve the problem in third quadrant in sketchbook. First you draw the XY line and the X1 Y1 line. Mark XY and X1 Y1 and identify the planes. HP is because we are in third quadrant. HP is written above and VP will be written below, and LPP on the left side of adjacent to VP. Now first is the distance with respect to the profile plane, which is 30 mm, which is behind LPP, is seen in both HP and VP. So from HP you measure 30 mm and you mark, and again from X1 Y1 line in VP you mark 30 mm and draw a vertical projector. The point 20 mm below HP is seen in VP. So from this point you measure 20 mm below and then you mark that point. Since the image is on vertical plane, so you are getting P dash, small p dash. And since it is lying on VP, so obviously the point will be on HP, so it will be on XY line in the top view. So you mark this point as P. So when you look from the left side view, we can see the distances of both front view and as well as the top view. So the front view distance is from P dash, you draw a horizontal projector directly. So that means below HP which is seen here. So here the front view distance of below HP is seen. Since it is lying on VP, so obviously it should be on HP. So that also need to be projected into the side view. So since it is on HP, so obviously the point will come to the origin, and again when it is rotated here, it will go to come on this. So you are going to get this point here, where the intersection of both front view distance and as well as the top view distance, which will going to be small p double dash. Then, since it is behind LPP, so you are going to get this as the left side view. So this is how we will be able to solve the problem when the point is lying on VP in third quadrant. But now the point is also lying, so now it is below HP. So since it is lying on VP, so naturally we can take in fourth quadrant also. So let us see how this can be solved in the fourth quadrant. So first we are going to take the fourth quadrant sketch here, 3 dimension. Now when you look from the front view, we can see the distance below HP. So the below HP distance is seen in VP. So you can mark this point as P dash. So since it is lying on VP, so obviously the point will be on HP. So the point will going to be small p. So now it is in the fourth quadrant, it is in front of RPP. So you are looking from in front, that is from the right side. So when you look from the right side, the point will be in front of RPP, in front of LPP. So the point will be in third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Now when you look from here, in front of RPP, in front of LPP, so the image which you can see here, you can see the distances of below HP and also on VP, both. And also when you have the where you have the front view, on that side you are going to get the side view. So the in front of LPP is seen when you look from the front view, which is on VP, and when you look from the top view, it will be on HP. So this is how it can be analyzed. Then you cut it here and rotate HP down and LPP to the left side. So this will be the corresponding sketches. So that corresponding rotation of planes by 90 degree, such that the images, the corresponding images on each plane will going to be rotated as shown. So now the distance with respect to the profile plane, which is in front of LPP, is seen in both HP and VP. So HP and VP both are below XY line. So you measure the distance from this vertical line of 30 mm and mark this vertical projector. The distance below HP is seen in VP. So this is 20 mm. This is 20 mm below HP. So you're going to see the image is on VP. So you're going to get it as. Since the point is lying on VP, so obviously the point will be on HP. Since HP is also below XY line, so you're going to get it on the XY line as small p. Then when you look from the right side view, you can see the distances of both front view and as well as top view. So you project the front view distance directly onto the profile view, and when you are projecting the top view distance, it will come to the origin, and then from here, so here it will be drawn with the 45 degree line. So here it comes down and cuts the intersection of both the front view distance and also the top view distances. So you're going to get this point as P double dash. Since it is in front of LPP, so this will going to be the right side view. So now we are going to draw the problem by using the sketchbook. First we are going to draw the XY line and X1 by 1 line and mark XY and X1 by 1. Since we are solving the problem considering fourth quadrant, so VP is written right side below XY line, and HP also. HP is the one which is rotated because both HP and VP will be overlapping in the fourth quadrant, and LPP will be adjacent to VP. Now since the distance with respect to the profile view, that is behind in front of LPP, is seen in both HP and VP. So from X1 Y1 line we measure 30 mm and draw a vertical projector. Since the point is lying below HP, it is by 20 mm. From XY line we measure 20 mm and mark this point, which will be small p dash. Since the point is lying on VP, so obviously the point will going to be on HP. Since HP on below XY line, so it will be on the horizontal. It will be on the horizontal line, because it will be on the base. And when you look from the right side view, you can see the distances of both the front view and as well as the top view, and also where you have the front view, on that line you are going to get the side view. So when you look from the right side view, the distance below HP which is seen in the front view is transferred. That means you projected this from the front view directly onto the X1 Y1 line, and you are projecting the top view distance onto 45 degree line. So draw a 45 degree line adjacent to HP and project the top view point onto 45 degree line, where it will going to comes at the origin, and from here you draw a vertical projectile draw so that it will going to intersect at this point, which is going to be P double dash. Since it is in front of LPP, so this will going to be the right side view. And show the quadrants of VP, and show the and show the dimensions, which is 30 mm here and it is 20 mm here, and show the directions of projections. And the point P is in fourth quadrant. When you observe this, both the third and fourth quadrant, except the views, except the profile view, that is the left side view in case of the third quadrant, and in case of the fourth quadrant it will be right side view. You can write any one of the sketches, and you can write the point P lies in third and as well as in the fourth quadrant, except that in the third quadrant the point will be in the profile view, it will be right side view, left side view, and in the fourth quadrant it will be right side view. So this will going to be the final solution. Thank you.